What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Two in the Teal podcast. I'm Ethan.
I'm Marcus. Thanks for riding with us. We're going to be here with you all season long. A lot of tears, a lot of happy times. Give us a like and subscribe.
Let's freaking go. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Excited to do a little Monday morning quarterbacking. Marcus, how we doing?
Hey, man, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. You know, it's the first day of the week. You know, it's the first of something. So...
yeah.
Now, Mark, when something's the first, you like to execute well when it's the first something, don't you?
Well, I mean, let's just go ahead and let's just clear it all out. I feel like what what really mattered with the preseason game, what we were really looking for was seeing that they were cohesive and that they didn't make mistakes, right? They were just playing good football. It wasn't even about them, you know, going full speed or making these crazy plays, but just showing that they could actually move the ball down the field, which they did. They scored a field goal. That's fantastic. But when you're trying to build something great, Ethan, when you're trying to really, truly develop an environment that wins, and you step out on a new field with a new team, and the very first play, you're totally going run, right? And you're showing everything you got. This is our new offensive line. This is our starting running back. We get up to the line, and we jump off sides.
False start to kick off the new era. First play of the first preseason game of the new era.
It is so sad. It was so sad to see that that's what we had to offer from the very beginning. In an environment that's always been known to suck, we can't even get the first fundamentals straight to show the nation that we're actually here to play football this year. And so not only does that make us look still like dirt to everybody else, but ourselves on the sidelines. Oh, here we go again, you know? And it's like, no, heart goes out to the guy, man. Maybe he works hard. I don't really know. But if it were up to me, I would say that his job is probably on the line right now.
Oh, it's definitely on the line. It's definitely competition at tackle right now.
And so with that in mind, it's like I would rather have someone in there who's going to be able to execute full speed at a very high professional, perfect level than somebody who is just known to be really big and doesn't have the same execution or heart that the guy next in line is going to have.
Yeah.
I would rather suffer with effort than suffer with talent. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it. And it was hard. It was gut wrenching for me. I'm just upset, Ethan. Other than that, though, they played okay.
Yeah.
Like it was just we have a game plan. First drive of the game, we're gonna show them what we got. We're gonna show them how we've been installing as a team, as a unit, and then. Okay, here we go. I know you and I were on the edges of our seats. We started a podcast. Yeah. We're really excited.
Yeah.
And then false start.
False start, yeah. Yeah, and false start by first-round pick, Anton Harrison. This isn't like some guy. This is a guy who this regime did not draft. They drafted Anton because Cam was suspended for 4 games, and they needed a tackle. So I won't ever get mad at, drafting a tackle in the first round and everything.
Oh, of course not.
But... it's going to take some really, really consistent, excellent play for me to unsee that false start to start the season.
Yeah.
Now, Coach Liam said Trevor was taking, he said this in the press conference, he said Trevor was taking a long time to get the play done at the line, and so guys get jumpy. So I hear that. But that doesn't make me feel any better. It actually makes me feel worse because I'm like, wait, what do you mean? What do you?
Yeah, like we have issues at quarterback tempo now, is what he's saying.
Yes, right.
Give me just a second here, Ethan. Give me just a second. I am all for taking responsibility.
Yeah,
right. I am all for it. But who's going to take responsibility for him jumping off sides other than him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay putting that more on Trevor. He's the one that makes $250 million. Like he should be getting the plays in on time. Like it made me feel worse. I'm like, wait, and I'm like, okay, no, you could have told me nerves, all that. I'm like, got it. You know, some guys don't get nervous. Some people do get nervous. I get nervous. Like, and I'm like, totally understand. I'm a human being. Got it. But then to go like, well, it was nerves and Trevor couldn't get the play ready in time. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, no.
Like, oh my God.
But based on the clip that I saw, he didn't speak to Harris at all about jumping off sides. The only thing
He's probably like, Trevor, get the gosh darn play through.
The only thing that he said was, yeah, Trevor was having a hard time getting up at the line of scrimmage, and it made them antsy or whatever he said.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, that certainly can play into effect there, absolutely. But he jumped offside.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
There's no where what happened to the days where like
it takes no skill, it takes no
that were
not,
leaders, man. Like
Yeah.
real born leaders, like on the offensive line. Like if that were me, Ethan, I like to think that I would hand up. My bad, and I would jump on with like whoever wants to talk to me and say, I'm going to be better. Like, I'm going to work harder. That was my bad. And then at that point, I'm like, water under the bridge, dude.
Yeah.
But guess who missed practice today?
Anton Harrison for personal reasons, so we have no idea what that could be.
Absolutely, if you have something going on, totally understand. But really bad timing.
Yeah,
if
it is
it
bad
was
timing.
like a serious personal issue, really bad timing.
Really bad timing. So, so that was the first play of the game. Before we get into the other stuff, Marcus, do you know what the preseason record was last year for the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I think we were 3-0.
We were 3-0, so we could stop this right here and just say if that tells you anything that we need to know about these football games.
Right,
but
true.
Look, Trevor played fine. It's all new, so I get it. He took off for a scramble that I did not love. Like, please don't. Just stop. Just stop.
Yeah. Not preseason.
Right, not preseason.
Yeah.
And then he threw a ball to Brian Thomas, and coach said today, like, one, that was a bad play call. Two, he even said, I wish Trevor had seen that safety and not thrown that ball. Like, he threw what I guess they call it a hospital ball.
Yeah.
I just learned that recently. I feel like that's kind of embarrassing. But
that's a good way of putting it, though, because those are career enders, right?
And again, you're playing a backup defense, and a backup defender is going to go, oh, I'm playing Brian Thomas and Travis Hunter. I'm going to get a lick on them if I can.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a name for myself by blowing up one of these guys. Like,
right.
So I wish Trevor had thought about that. I was getting a little annoyed when coach would say, like, he did a good job. He was going through his progressions. I'm like, he makes $250 million. I would hope to God he's going through his I mean, what do we like?
It's part of the gig.
It's part of the gig. I mean, it's like got to be one of like on the short list of like things quarterbacks must do. Like go through their progressions is one of them, and
that's what you get drafted already having.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, everybody else played fine. ETN, he had a run. I didn't catch this, but I was just listening to Pete Prisco. He said Anton Harrison actually had a great block on an ETN run, and he goes, ETN had wide open field, and for some reason he just like ran into the O-line or something. So Pete has an early prediction that it's not if, it's when, that ETN is probably gone. He thinks Tank Bigsby, we love Tank Bigsby, but he was like, coach likes his receiving running backs. Bigsby's not a receiving running back. So he was saying, I think this Tootin guy and this LaKent Allen guy, and apparently even the guy behind them is pretty sweet too. He's like, I think those three guys are going to be our running backs here by midseason. Like, they're bigger, faster, stronger. I mean, that just happens. And then
I would hate to see Tank go though.
Tank won't go, but
just keep him in the mix because he's a
dog.
He has had some really, really sweet shining moments where I'm like, that's RB1 right there.
Yeah. He won't go. It just like, I mean, Tootin gets out there, and I mean, he looks great. LaKent Allen, he's a great receiving running back. He's a great check down guy. Yeah. And then the guy behind them, Jaquindon something, is just a monster apparently. And they're like, he's going to be a body they keep around. So running back's going to be interesting to watch. Receivers are fine. I'm not worried about them. The only thing I'm worried about is Trevor throwing more of those hospital balls out for them. Like, could you freaking not, please?
Absolute
like, dude,
danger.
the hell.
Yeah, absolute danger.
Brenton Strange looks good. Our backup tight ends, no idea. Don't know anything about them. One of them dropped a ball.
I really like that ball that was thrown to Brenton Strange, man.
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, he not only is he a blocking tight end, but he can catch the ball.
Yeah. Tight end still feels thin.
Big. Yeah.
Yeah, so not worried about that. Our backup quarterbacks are all terrible. John Gruden put in Seth Hennigan. He went to Gruden's QB camp. He was like, he's going to be Jaguars backup quarterback, and they're fine. I'm being mean. I understand. They're better at quarterback than I am. Got it.
Where's Beat Hard when you need him?
Exactly. I mean, where is he?
I miss him. Is he still in Jacksonville?
I have no idea.
We should send him a letter.
We should ask him to come on.
No, dude, now, don't get me going right now. I'll tell you what.
So offense, I mean, I'm like, we're decently talented, and once again, it's all going to come right back to Trevor Lawrence and the guys up front. So I think ETN, Bigsby, Tootin, Allen are fine running backs. I think the receivers are good. After Brenton Strage, tight end is whatever. But whose tight ends are better than whatever after like their main guy? Yeah, like everybody's whatever at tight end after the first guy.
For sure.
And it's just going to be Trevor. And Marcus, I saw a clip of Bill Belichick. I think he was on the Pivot podcast, and they asked him, what made Brady so good? And he had two or three main points. I'll say what I can remember. He said, number one, Brady ran a tight ship as far as false starts, pre-snap penalties, and everything, because he was like, it's the easiest way to just lose a game is to just give them 5 yards, spot them 5 yards, right?
Absolutely.
So he said Brady obsessed over no pre-snap penalties. Yeah. And he was one of those guys where he would say, I don't care if that receiver is technically more talented. This one doesn't jump off sides. This one runs the routes that they're supposed to be ran. Like he wasn't fundamentally sound. Number two, Belichick said, Brady understood we cannot progress the ball forward until it gets out of your hands.
I love that.
And so he said, I don't want you scrambling for 2 yards. The ball needs to get out of your hands, check it down to your running back, throw it to an open receiver, and if nothing's there, do not go backwards, throw it out of bounds. I don't think Trevor does that very well.
No, I think that Trevor is to give a little bit of credit there. I think Trevor's a bit better athlete, like on his feet, than Tom Brady ever was as far as running and his agility. But that doesn't mean anything if you can't throw the ball or go through your progressions properly. So I think that what Bill Belichick was saying in all reality there was not only is he building an environment for a team that cuts mistakes, but that becomes the culture, a perfect culture where guys prioritize their assignments and they know the fundamentals, not just grabbing someone because they look talented once upon a time in their career, but having people on the team that are fundamentally sound and know how to stay away from those mistakes, have a strong mind, a good mental fortitude to the game, a good field presence. When you have guys like that on your team consistently for years and years and years and years, and those are the only guys that you bring on and you pick up, eventually that becomes the standard. And right now I feel like our standard is just get the most athletic guy on the field. It doesn't matter if they're good or if they show up for practice. Like, that's how I feel.
And I think James Gladstone is big on that. And a guy I listen to, John Middlecoff, he was talking about, like, he made the point. He was like, talent is almost overrated. Like, I mean, Tyreek Hill is unbelievably talented. There's rumors that Miami wants to move off of him because, like many wide receivers, he's a bit of a drama queen, and he's got baggage, and so you take like how Gladstone is, the guys who showed up to the Senior Bowl to play whatever position just because they wanted to play some ball. Like, you grab the guys who, if they were paying $100,000 instead of millions of dollars, who would still be doing it? Like, who would still do it for $100,000? I mean, that's an extreme value, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would.
And so I mean, we'll see. Defense got torn up by the Steelers starting by the Steelers backup offense. Whatever. I almost want to wipe it from my memory. I don't think they had communicated stuff well, but this was Quint was saying what you're looking for the DBs is getting the play calls, communicating. They were starting plays and all still pointing at each other. So I get it. All new, no problem.
Figuring it out.
Another thing from that defense, Mason Smith and Eric Armstead have to play.
Yes.
I mean, our two starting interior D linemen can't just be hurt.
No.
And Eric has a serious back injury. I don't know what he's got going on, but he's not getting paid $0. Like, he needs to get out there.
Yes.
Mason Smith tweaked his ankle. You rest up, Prince. Like
We'll
he was
see-
like
we'll
he was
see
like a
at
top
week
5
one.
recruit in his high school class. You rest up for week 1, honey. Like
Yeah.
no rush for you. I've got faith in you. Eric Armstead, I don't even need him to play in the preseason, I guess, per se, but I'm just getting word that he's not even going to be there in the regular season. Like, I don't think he played that much last season. I have no idea.
Right.
Linebackers, fine. Corners, Travis Hunter is going to have to play corner.
He's going, dude. There's no other options. Like, quite literally, I don't know of any other options right now.
Yeah. He missed a tackle. I don't care. Whatever.
Fine.
I mean,
You know what he also did? Caught the football.
yeah, you know what he also did is he caught the football 3 times, penalties, wiped away 1, which Liam, I kind of like this. He was like, I didn't see those penalties. He was like, I didn't like that. So 3 passes for Travis Hunter. And then on corner, no passes thrown his way. He is so natural out there at corner. Tyson Campbell's already hurt again, and he's a great player when he's healthy, although he did get toasted last night a little bit. Travis Hunter is going to have to play corner and be on receiver packages. I think they have to have him at corner.
Yep. No, I don't know. I honestly don't know what else we could do. I mean, if he is the best guy for the job, I mean, take advantage of that. We got BTJ, but it's like we were thinking about earlier, in other episodes, like what is his split going to be? How are we going to play him? I know we had talked about him going 70% both ways. I personally just don't know how realistic that is.
It's not. It's too hot. He's going to get hit. Like, he's going to need breaks. Yeah.
So, like, give him 100% on defense and throw him in maybe 20-30% of the time on offense, just as like oh, hey, by the way, we can do this.
Yeah. I feel a lot better if the receivers on the field are BT, De'Ami Brown, and Parker Washington. That's fine with me.
Yeah. Parker Washington's been playing great.
He's nice. Now, he's nice.
Playing great.
And again, I know a guy, shout out, who went to Penn State, and I remember him telling me Parker Washington was like steal of that draft, dude. He was like, he's so good. So anyway, so I'm fine with those 3 guys. And by the way, they're going to do a lot of like tight ends, running game, just have BT and De'Ami be the receivers. Like, that's going to happen. So Travis can take breaks when we're on offense, and we can run the ball, do some stuff with that. But he has to play corner. He has to.
I mean, you're absolutely right. He must play corner.
We don't have any others. Tyson's hurt, and we have 8 million slot guys because every single corner we've ever drafted on NFL Network, they're like, yeah, he's probably more of a slot guy. And I'm like, we just got a slot guy. Why are we getting another slot guy?
Yeah, we need him at corner. We need him at corner, and I thought he looked great. He missed a tackle. Don't care. Like, his progression was fantastic. He made 0 mistakes.
Yeah.
I think when he caught that ball in his first catch of his NFL career, had he had not slipped, I think he breaks
green
that out for
grass.
20, 30
you saw
yards.
that? Was that Baldy breakdown? Dude, he had
and,
green grass.
And by the way, what a fantastic route that he ran.
My gosh.
And a great catch, too.
Yeah.
Like that's beautiful to me, and I feel like I am satisfied with the pick now.
Yeah,
Ethan,
I am too. What I am worried about is
about it.
Coach Prime said this. He said, "Here, whoever drafts him, this is what's going to happen. You're going to be on defense, and you're going to be sitting there watching the other team march down the field, and you're going to go, Travis is our best DB. He has to be on the field. And then you're going to be on offense, and you're going to need points on the board, and you're going to sit there and go, shit, he's also our second best receiver. We need him on the field." And so that's a good problem to have, but also I'm like, oh man, I hope they really can figure this out. Like, I hope they can really do this properly. It is kind of annoying having a 2-in-1 player. I wish we just had a really sweet corner and a really sweet wide receiver.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
and that's why I think maybe if we can just kind of see where the game's at.
Yeah.
Right. Like if we're managing the game well, and we're up a score or two, just keep him on defense.
Yes.
And if we're playing our offense, if our offense is playing well, just manage the game that way.
Yeah.
If we're down 2 scores or even 1 score coming into the fourth quarter, or it's a very competitive game, we're not 100% confident that we're going to win this thing with the current weapons we have on offense. Bring him in.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
don't consistently do it both ways.
Yeah.
Like at the same percentage.
Totally. So it's going to be awesome to watch. We'll wrap up with younger guys. I honestly, I don't really know most of them, but the 2 O-lineman draft picks and an undrafted guy, Monheim Wyatt Milam, and Sal Wormley from Penn State. Those three guys played well, apparently. They didn't give up any sacks, and they were the ones that pushed Tootin in the end zone. Like,
Yeah, I thought
those
that
three boys
play
played well. They played
I
better than
think
the starting O-line.
dude, I think that on that play alone, those guys deserve reps.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
regular season, like they earned reps right there.
Oh, yeah. And it obviously the O-line, I'd say it's good, not great, but I'm like, we finally have some depth where not only if one of our starters got hurt, is it like, okay, like we have a serviceable backup. These three guys, I'm like, if a starter gets hurt, I'm gonna be like, they might take his job.
Yeah.
Big, strong, young dudes on the O-line. Like, I mean, we haven't had that. We've had 70-year-olds playing center and guard, and like,
dude, they might take their jobs and do a much better job.
Exactly. Like,
or
if Ezra Cleveland went down and Wyatt Milam gets in, I'm going to be like, it's probably an upgrade.
It might be.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
like
at this point, I'm concerned about how this season is going to look for us. And obviously, we're going to give ourselves a buffer year, right?
Yeah.
Just to learn and grow and develop. If it goes downhill and it goes downhill fast, I don't care if they don't get hurt.
Yeah.
I want them in the game.
Yeah.
I want that young
guys got to
line
get in there
to take advantage of the reps on a season that's dusted.
Yeah.
I want them in there.
Absolutely.
Getting experience and figuring out how to really be a number one in the NFL. Like,
for sure.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But Harris, man, we love you, bro. Like
Harrison, Anton Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison. I can't.
Sorry, you false started, so now Mark, you don't deserve your name from Marcus.
Anton Harrison, dude, we love you. Like, just lock in, bro.
Lock in.
Just lock in for us.
And Trevor, get the play called.
Okay, but that made me a little bit upset, right?
Because, again, it makes me feel worse about the situation.
And like, I understand where Coach was going with that. Put a little bit of spread out the issue a little bit.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit less on Anton, and give him some relief. I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, did Trevor Lawrence jump off sides?
No.
That guy.
He might have caused it. But hey,
did he? Like,
let's look forward.
Absolutely.
One more thing on this. I have early prediction. We have a corner, Jabbar Muhammad. I think he was from Oregon. He somehow went undrafted, and I saw a lot of people saying, like, that's a great undrafted pickup. Jabbar Muhammad, watch out for him.
Okay.
He's an outside corner, played at Oregon. Like, he's good. I don't know why he slipped in the draft. I don't know what's up, but he might make this football team. The two young O-line, I think those three guys, Wormley, Milam, and Monheim. I saw Lincoln Riley, because he was at Monheim, was at USC. Lincoln Riley was doing an interview, and he was like, I cannot believe how far he was dropping. Like, he was like, he's one of the best O linemen I've ever coached. He's great.
Wow.
So that was great to see.
Where does he play on the line?
He's interior. So he was but he played tackle, guard, and center at USC. So that's why Lincoln loved him.
Is this guy's flexible and universal on the offensive line?
And he is a big, burly, like, just like, dude, he's big. So he's tight.
He could pull and like run downfield 30 yards and make a block.
Yeah, for sure. Love it. Caleb Ransaw, I think he's hurt, so I don't think he was playing. But we drafted two safeties, and I get intangibly rich and everything, but I would have loved an outside corner thrown into that mix instead of two safeties, because now you feel kind of congested at safety, where like they're gonna have to make some hard decisions there. But what was I gonna say? Lane, the safety from Navy, he made a play. Eric Murray, good. Dewey Wingard. My dad and I used to hate on Andrew Wingard. Like, we used to sit there and be like, why is he in the football game? And so he's gotten so much better. So, I mean, he's a dog. I love him now.
I feel
he's
like
very Jacksonville.
He's pulling up like on some team captain vibes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when he got elected team captain, I was just like, okay, I'm just being like a hater.
It was like, I feel like he's worthy of that role.
Yeah, he's great. He'd be like a dream guest, by the way. He's tight.
Yeah,
like, he is so Jacksonville, and he's been here for a long time. He's the longest tenured Jaguar with Josh Allen now.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Hey, I like the sound of that.
Yeah. So, secondary looked fine. I think we've got, Muhammad, all three of those O linemen are going to make the team as rookies. And this is kind of like, this is what the Rams have done. It's like all 7 rounds of their drafts make the team, because they just, I don't know. I know it's not, I know it's harder than it seems like it is, but I just feel like it's not that hard to pick football players. I really don't think it's that hard. I feel like they overcomplicate it. Like, I mean,
don't know.
Howie Roseman on the Eagles runs, he more or less puts his drafts on auto draft on ESPN, and he nails every draft. And I'm like, it just doesn't seem that hard. So,
Sure.
But it feels like right now, I'm like, I think all of our draft picks might make the team. Like, they're all good. They all looked good. So
they sure did. I mean, I feel like when you're drafting, it's either you're gonna win or you're gonna look like an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the tough part about being in that spot. Now, if it were me and you in that spot, I think first of all we would do a fantastic job.
Exactly. Yeah, we would.
You and I could put together a pretty sweet draft.
Oh yeah. Although we probably would have taken Mason Graham, and apparently he ain't do much so far. But I'm sure he's going to be good. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's tough, dude. I really
that's
like
also
that.
It was a good weekend for our trade on paper. Mason Graham didn't do anything in his preseason start, which it's preseason. I don't care. I'm sure he's going to be great. And Quinshon Judkins didn't even play because he allegedly punched his girlfriend in the face. So on paper, we are ripping this trade right now.
I do really like that Janty guy, man.
Ashton Genty's dope,
Genty.
dude. He had -1 yards in his preseason debut.
Dude.
Good for him. Yeah, love it.
Preseason doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. We were 3-0 last preseason.
The one thing that definitely matters is the fundamentals and making sure that we're not causing penalties on the first play of the season in the preseason.
Yeah.
But we're gonna move past that, dude.
Yeah.
We're moving so far past that, and hopefully we see the starters again this upcoming weekend.
Yeah. I was gonna say this week. So we've got the Saints preseason this weekend. My dad's gonna be in town. We're gonna go to the Cowboys preseason game just for funsies, and that's on Saturday. Jags play on Sunday. We're gonna bring on my boy Michael Bruley. Shout out, he's my expert on all things Louisiana. He's a big Saints fan, LSU guy. So he requested a BTJ glazing section, which I'm all down for.
I'm all about that.
And then he's going to tell us about the Saints, and just it's going to be fun. So
are we going to get a honorary visit on cam from Mr. Poxod?
Dude, maybe.
Dude, that would be sweet.
That would be, yeah, we could. Yeah, we absolutely could. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Let's wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Any parting words on this first preseason game?
No, man. There was a lot of good that I saw, a lot of okay, and just one really bad. That was about it.
First play of the game.
Just one really bad that was kind of gut wrenching. But other than that, I think we're looking okay. We have some things to worry about at corner, obviously. Where is Travis Hunter going to play both ways? What's the percentage? Still a little nervous about that. Offensive line, the new guys, love them.
Love them.
First team looks okay. We're good, not great, like you said. Just need to work on those little mistakes and show up for practice, dude. That's about it. I'm all in.
Yeah, I completely agree. All right, man. Well, have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
You too, brother.
Peace out. Bye.
Bye, everybody. See ya.